Every single Clash Royale player should try out the Hog Rider, ladies and gentlemen. I know that it is the month of Ramadan, and let's just say Hog Rider would not be on the menu, but wait, the Hog or the right? Hog Rider is one of the greatest decks to pick up if you are a new player, a returning player, an already existing player who's looking for a deck, or who's playing a 4.6 Mega Knight Menace deck. No matter what you're playing, this is one of the best decks to pick up in all of Clash Royale because of how it handles so many different kinds of matchups. And don't even worry if you don't have the Goblin Stein, you can use the Mighty Miner or maybe something like the Evo Valkyrie as well, and you can get decent to good results as well. But dude, what makes this deck so strong is that Hog Rider has been and will continue to be one of the greatest win conditions in this game's history, just based on how good and easy it is to play, because not only is it easy, it's also extremely effective against, you know, 5,000 trophy players, 9,000 trophy players, League 8 players, League 10 players. Don't matter where you are, you're going to have success with this deck, which is why I'm recommending it. And every time somebody comes to ask me in stream, they're like, hey, what deck should I play for Arena? I don't even read the rest of the messages. I just say Hog Rider. And, you know, we're going to show off while we completely stomp on people with this deck. I do recommend trying to get the Goblin Stein, though. He's received 5 nerfs. He's probably not going to get another one, although it could be argued that he deserves another one. But, I mean, I'm just going to show you the general playstyle while we're on fellas. But, yeah, I mean, hey, it's all good. We're going up against, to be honest, I've been yapping. I have no idea what he's playing at all. If Evo Cannon, maybe I could do cool Evo Cannon. Oh, I can do a cool Evo Cannon. See, this is why we love the Evo Cannon. And I know a lot of people on my new Evo ranking tier list video, they're like, which was really, really good. Objectively, really, really good, by the way. They're like, hey, what's with the cannon glaze? It's not glaze. It is really one of the best evolutions in the game and something you should consider picking up because it is not going to get a nerf. I think what they do is they buff other buildings. They already nerfed the cannon once. Okay, we don't talk about that. Okay. They already nerfed the cannon once. They're not going to do it again. There's no way they do it again. I mean, they need to buff the other buildings. This is one of them situations that's not going to pull. It is going to pull. So how am I supposed to know if it didn't pull the last time, it's going to pull this time? It don't matter if I take them wall breaker hits. It does not matter at all. I mean, 1, there's nothing I could have done to stop them, and 2, it just doesn't matter. You don't want to overspend. Overspending is probably the key on how a lot of players tend to lose in Clash Royale. We're just going Hog Rider here. That reminds me of that ad. It's like he has the Evo Megan. I don't care though. He's poor. What was that ad? It was like, I'll give you $5 if you can tell me anything about Clash Royale. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Another Evo Cannon crazy value here. It should kill every. If this is Evo Cannon propaganda, by the way. I just want everybody to know that. Oh. Questionable Hog Rider? Perhaps. Necessary Hog Rider? Also perhaps. I think we need to go cannon up top here. I understand the wall breakers are going to get through, but they're not because of the firecracker, so that's pretty nice. No, my butt cheeks did not clench on that right there. I just want everybody to know that. Log here, so we can knock back these guards and get me 1 hit. Thank you. That'll do it. This is a like the video checkpoint. Make sure if you're enjoying the content, leave a like. And if you're not, let me know what I can do to improve. Even if you do, let me know what I can do to improve. I promise we're going to y'all are going to eat with the content this month, bro. You guys are going to eat. It's going to be awesome. And we have some collabs, hopefully in the making, some great video ideas as well. Can we keep the Gobstein alive? Okay, we can. W. Let's get kill these skellies. My Hog Rider was stuck. I don't know what he was stuck on. Stuck on his dick. I guess it's a pain in his dick. Okay. Alright, bro. Well, I mean, there's not much pump in the meta, but when there is, we completely demolish it with the EQ, so that's fun. I think we go out with a nice little ice spear here. I don't think we need to do much else. Okay, that was a brick. Oh my goodness, Valentine! Alright, but, you know, this mid-ladder menaces, you're going to see a lot of value out of the Stein. What are you doing? I'm almost back to another EQ, dog. Oh, well, anyways, I'll tell you one reason that you want to use this Stein, and it's a big reason as well. I don't think I want... Actually, I'm going to do it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Typically, you don't want to do things like that, but it doesn't matter too much if you have enough elixir to instantly Goblin Stein, because the Goblin Stein can bail you out. That's one reason you want to use the Goblin Stein, because his defense will almost always bail you out of, like, hard situations. But also, the big problem a lot of people have with Firecracker is you're not able to keep it alive. Basically, your opponents have a spell and they just spell it every time. But with the Goblinstein, your opponent's going to need to focus spells on the Goblinstein as well, or they're going to not be able to kill one of the Goblinstein or the Firecracker. So you're just gonna have this cycle of one of your air counters being kept alive, and it's gonna make your opponent's lives quite miserable. So I think we'll go in Hog Rider here. Pop this ability. We've got Ice Spirit and Skellies that should deal with most of the defense here. Freeze him up. Okay. We just don't want to freeze him up today. All right, that's cool too, I guess. Nice King activation here. Did you see that? That was clean. I'm sorry, that was really clean what we just did right there, bro. I don't think, did we take any damage from that? Uh-oh. Okay, speaking of jinxing myself. What do you mean, speaking of jinxing myself? I never even said that. Oh, okay, the commentary game is not on point today. Also, the witch is serving to be a minor misconception. What is wrong with me, dog? All right, Ice Spirit. It's going to tank one shot at the Cannoneer, which should be enough to get us this entire tower, which is pretty fun. I think I accidentally slid my hand way too high for that cannon placement, but you know, but if we give him a tower, it's because I just had mercy on him and I didn't want to look like a, you know, I didn't want to look like an asshole and not give him any tower, you know. Oh, maybe I, okay, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Oh my gosh, King Tower activation. Oh, okay, well, I knew it was level 14, so I was just messing around, guys. E-Spirit Skeleton, this definitely could be RG. Could be. And RG's typically... What is the matchup here? I don't know. I mean, I usually, do I usually beat Hog Rider? Anybody who watches the streams, do I usually beat Hog Rider? Or do I, like, whine about the matchup a lot? I tend to do that. Why would you take accountability for your actions when you could, like, not take accountability for actions? That's what I'm saying, dog. But, I mean, Hog Firecracker, such a beautiful combo. Oh, long-range Hog Rider hit. I almost said honky. Why would I almost say that? Whatever. Gobstein, gonna go hard here. He should still pull the ghost. Okay, he does. Nice. And, like, here... I don't think I popped the ability. One, because we don't get the chip damage, and two, because I was thinking he would have died there before he popped that. So that's okay. Ends up working out for us. And in this matchup, something we typically want to like keep an eye on is where his Evo Royal Giants are at, or not even just Evo, just Royal Giant in general. We always want to have enough elixir in the right cycle to be defending it. You're gonna see him going with a lot of Royal Giants in the back, so we want to like play into that a little bit and make sure that we have some stacking troops so that we can actually go in with this. I don't really know why he went Fisherman in the back there. So like this is what I'm talking about. So like now he'd be able to get crazy lightning value if he actually had any elixir. He doesn't, so we don't really need to worry about it. We go in with the log here, get one more shot from this. Perfect defense. I mean, you're going to see RG in the back be more of a threat and double because now he's going to be able to afford a lightning, but we have to play into that. So we have to like, you'll see what I'm saying here. We'll go like this. Goes lightning because he thought I was going to go Hog Rider. And we go EQ here. I'm not sure the log would have killed that. We should be able to get a hit. Oh, E-Spirit doesn't do the trick. Because I'm a Royal Giant player. I freaking know what stops a hog and what doesn't stop a hog, bro. I better not be getting robbed on both ends. I think we hit this. Probably go Evo Cannon up top here. What? That's just BS, bro. Like, that's just dumb. But the good thing about him overspending is our little Goblinstein monster is going to do a little bit of work. So that's nice. I hate this game. Okay, well, I mean, he's going to get another lightning, and we're going to get even more chip damage from this guy. I 100% expect him to go in with a Royal Giant here. But he actually, no, because he just uses lightning. So probably not. We are back to Goblinstein before he's back to lightning, though. And I feel like here we could go in with the hog, and then we can cycle to a cannon real quick. And he's going to have to figure out some very smart way to deal with this. We're going to go cannon here. You get an Evo Skelly. So not a smart way to deal with it, but it is a way to deal with it. As you can see, they're using the Goblinstein for that clutch defense while we're in the middle of offense. Or I guess the other way around here. Is really pivotal to victory here. And we're going to not take any damage there. We're going to go Ice Spear. We're going to push it back with a log, and that's a good game. So you're going to see the offense wall defense strategy is necessary in certain matchups where your opponent can just break through your defense easily. So I fell asleep mid-recording session. Yeah, anyways, next game versus, not even gonna attempt to pronounce this. This looks like a slur. Okay. Cop Gang, Bats, Mortar. Mortar could be Mortar. Lumberjack, I have no idea what he's playing. People just lop the Lumberjack in decks now. It's kind of tedious, but this definitely is Mortar. I think we'll go in with a nice cannon here. Get our Hog Rider hit. Probably Ice Spirit should be enough here. Hit this ability just so we can get some tower damage and kill the cannon cart here. And, you know, that's perfectly fine. I think it's a good start. Give up a couple of Spear Gremlin little tingles. And, dude, I used to be watching them TikTok ASMR, bro. Okay, but, like, okay. I'm going to say something. Might get me fined. Can I say... If she... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say. You know what? No, we're just gonna go in with the Hog Rider here. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I feel like, you know, some things are better off kept in the Twitter group chats. If that's fair. Go in with this so she doesn't die. Thank you. He's probably gonna spell her, but to be honest, I couldn't care less. Like, we hit this ability. Dude, if you haven't got enough proof by now on why you should use the Goblin Sign and try and level him up, 5 nerfs later, it's still an incredible card. You need to be using him. Ooh. Ooh. That's not too bad. I'll go Ice Spirit up top. I'll go Log. And we don't really want to over worry about this Lumberjack here. He's kind of just going to do his thing. Whatever. He's not going to be in the Rage. They nerfed the Rage. Which directly affected the evil Lumberjack. They made it so he survives less time outside of the Rage. Or the Rage, like, benefits. When a unit is raged, they stay raged on the outside of the Rage for like 2 seconds or something like that. Now it's like less than a second. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, guys? So no Mother Witch. But, by the way, Mother Witch does that at EQ Log. And he's going to give me the 3rd amazing Goblin Sign ability of the day. Not only are we going to get to... So, okay, here's my thing. I don't really want to use the Goblin Sign for ability for chip damage. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not using it for chip damage. The chip damage is just the... What are you doing? This guy doesn't know about 3-card cycle. But you don't use it for the chip damage. The chip damage is an added benefit of using it. So we go with the Log here, this will guarantee us a hit. And against any type of deck that has any type of bait in it, you will completely dominate it. That's just the way it goes. So if you don't like Log bait, then you might consider... Why do I never pull the Lumberjack? I might consider playing this deck.